Do you have an old Subaru? Is it kind of rusty like mine? Does it have Endlinks? I mean, come on, let's just jump to the chase. If your Subaru is old, you need Endlinks. These things get rusty, crusty, loose, clunky, just junk. This one's off my 04 Java Black Pearl STI. Old, crusty, new hotness, Kartboy front Endlinks. Let's jump in. We're gonna install these on my car, make it feel a whole lot better. I'm Mark. Welcome to Kartboy. Roll the intro! Beaka baka puku baka, Kartboy. So to do this job, depending on your car and where you live, is going to change how difficult the job is. We live here just outside the Twin Cities in Minnesota. This car has been in Michigan for most of its life till I rescued it. Now it's a garage queen in the winter. If you live in the Rust Belt, prepare yourself. This could be somewhat difficult because of rusty fasteners. You're probably already familiar with that. If you live in California or any of the southern places where the bolts just come out when you touch them with a wrench because they're not rusty, don't comment how clean your car is. We don't care. I don't want to hear about it. So to do this, we're gonna need a few various hand tools. I highly recommend spraying all the fasteners beforehand, maybe the night before, with some sort of penetrating agent. PB Blaster is great, Croil, that kind of stuff. Not WD-40. WD-40 is not really a penetrant, okay? That's, you know, a water displacer. Something that's gonna get in there, loosen her up. We're also gonna need, potentially, a couple 14mm box end wrenches. In my case, you will experience that on the end of the end link, there's an Allen. Almost every time that thing is so soft with rust that it just strips out. So I'll show you what I do, but we're gonna end up needing some vice grips. Thinner is pretty good to hold on to a different part. You're gonna need an Ugga machine, which also doubles as a hammer, various extensions, and then you also need a real hammer. So if you end up needing this, you might need that. Also some gloves, eye protection, Kartboy apron. If you want a Kartboy apron, drop it down in the comments, maybe we'll bring it back. So let's jump in, that's enough of me yakking. Let's put these bad mama jammas on my car. Welcome to the underside of my car. If you're wondering why this Endlink has all these marks over it, it would be because we cheated. We made sure that we could get this off before we started filming. So we're gonna swap this one out, show the process so you know how to do it and install your Kartboy version. If you wanna see me struggle with an Endlink that we haven't touched, stay with us till the end of this video. We're gonna try to swap out the other one, which we have not touched. We've sprayed it with PB Blaster, haven't pulled it off yet. So that could be entertaining for you, but not for me. But anyway, so to pull your sway bar Endlink off, obviously we have the car up in the air. We're cheating because we have a lift. You can do this on jack stand, it's very doable. We have two fasteners here. So over on the table, I talked about how the end of the fastener has an Allen bolt head on the actual little shaft. I've never had good luck with those. Obviously I live in the Rust Belt. So what I'm gonna do instead of fighting with that is I have a set of vice grips. These are pretty thin and they also have teeth down here. So since I know these are coming off, I'm not afraid about destroying the boot, but I can get these up here, clip them on, and I can hold that really tight. So once you have that tight, you'll need a 14mm wrench. And obviously, like I said, we cheated, but these should come right off once I tighten my vice grips a little bit more. So just like that, these should come right out. Even doing this the second time on camera, this is amazingly satisfying. Having lived my entire life in the Rust Belt, if anybody agrees, comment down below how satisfying it is when you win the fight against the all evil bolts, or nuts in this case. So next for the other one, break that loose, reposition my wrench, and we'll just run this nut off. It's so satisfying. We had hammers out and impacts and Ugga machines going half an hour ago to make sure we could do this. So this will be really nice to get these clunkers off this car. Have some shiny new parts down here. And if you're commenting that it's rusty, yeah, I know this car has a whole story and a bunch of sentimental value. So I'm keeping it. We got that off. Now, we can pull the end link off. The best way I found to do this, pull the top out, rotate it down, comes right off. This thing can go in the garbage. And thank you for your years of service. You are no longer needed. Let's grab the Kartboy one, freshen her up. All right, so we got our Kartboy front end link kit for my 04 STI. Let's open it up, grab what we need. So first thing you got is a hardware set, 2 end links that will already have the bushings and the crush tubes installed, and then also Kartboy sticker. Let's put this somewhere. Oh, that was
a miss.
So the nice thing about the Kartboy kits is you now have bolts and nuts instead of stud with an Allen and a nut on the end of it. The reason for that is now in the future, if you ever need to get these apart, you can get a socket on both sides. These are also mechanical lock nuts, so you really don't need to do Loctite or anything on that. They should lock on their own. So for one side, we're gonna need 1 end link. We'll need 4 washers, 2 bolts, 2 nuts. So car time, let's put it on. All right, so Kartboy end link, car.
Ron, are you paying attention?
Nope. The end link will go right like this, and then we're gonna put our bolts through from this side and our nuts on the outside of the joint towards the outside of the car. So the process we're gonna do this, it's gonna be bolt with a washer underneath. Fish this up, fish that through the sway bar, through the end link, another washer, and then we'll just get a nut started. We will get a nut started. Go as far as you can with that. We'll kind of hang it on there. It is a lock nut, so it won't go the whole way. Then we're gonna grab another bolt, another washer, feed that through. There we go. Another washer on the other side, and the last nut. So now, we'll grab some wrenches and tighten that down. There's 17mm heads. And yes, I'm using my torque wrench because I want to. Yes, they are, like I said, they're mechanical lock nuts. So you will feel, wow, okay, some resistance putting them on. That is completely normal. We got the nuts, everything's snug down. Now we're gonna torque it to spec. Rule of thumb, always torque the nut side of a joint so you don't get all the friction from the bolt running through the joint. The more you know. So for fronts, these are 10mm hardware going through here on the older cars. These are 35 foot-pounds for the nut. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and click this 6 times to make sure that it's tight. Ooh, I heard it click. Always gotta check a million times. Top one. Those are now both torqued to 35 foot-pounds. Also, if you see a little bit of distortion in the bushings after you install these, that is completely normal. So right now the car is in the air in the front. Once you put this back down at ride height, everything will kind of, normalize its way. The perfect way to do this would be to torque these when the car is on the ground and everything's set where it needs to be. In reality, that would be a huge pain in the butt. I'm too big to fit under a GD. So I'm gonna do it in the air. Should be fine. Now, if you wanna see the real star of the show, we're gonna go fight with that side. Your mileage may vary. So if you want to maybe hear swear words and watch me struggle and suffer, keep watching. Let's go to the other side. I have a medium-sized Ugga Dugga impact machine. I have another Ugga Dugga impact machine and my vice grips. We are gonna see if we can get this out. So I haven't touched this. We sprayed it with PB Blaster for the last hour. So wish us luck. First thing I'm gonna do is really contemplate whether or not I want to do this, because You're one stripped bolt away from a horrible evening. Always remember that. But yeah, so what I did with the other side, you know, and don't judge my mechanic skills. I'm an engineer, not a mechanic. There you go. So it is moving and it is not stripping. So I'm gonna let this thing eat with the impact, see what happens. So I'm putting my, try not to have my bare arms in here again. We're gonna do our best. And yeah, don't comment down below that it's not an impact socket. I forgot to spray paint it before we did this. So let's let her eat and see what happens. Oh, that. Never doubted it. Never doubted it ever. Just kidding, I highly doubted that the whole time. All right, so the next one we're gonna do, up here. Now this one, I can't get a real impact on, so I'm gonna take my other impact and we're gonna do that and it's not gonna work at all. Or, you know, let's try to be smarter here. Let's use, oh, I hope the mic got that. Oh, baby. Whoever doubted it? I would never doubt it. Where's my other guy? Here it is. Oh, I'm just gonna rein this in for the next 30 seconds while I take this nut out because I don't know, it's just a good luck of the Irish day or whatever, but like we're 4 for 4 on front sway bar Endlink nuts and bolts.
Wait till we get to the rear.
We're never doing the rear. Dudes in the comments are gonna be like, dude, do the like lateral link bolt in the back. I will never do the lateral link bolt in the back. I would rather replace the entire rear suspension and subframe than ever deal with that bolt. It's rusted in place, that means it's tight. These threads are screaming right now. Up, up, up. Here it comes, here it comes. Ah! A piece of the car fell off with it. That's all right, we didn't need that piece. Look at that. Out of here, crusty rusty. You probably don't need to see us put the other new one on. It's the same as the other side. So if you made it this far in the video, go down to the comments, comment Harris rules. If you do that, that'd be cool. I don't know. I wasn't expecting people to watch it this far in the video, but that was extremely satisfying. This is getting replaced. New one, Kartboy one's going on. Kartboy.com, go buy our car parts. If you made it this far, I love you. Thank you for watching. See you next time on Rusty Car Fix-Up Show.